Welcome to my channel. Greetings, everyone. This is Q, man. I hope everyone is doing well on this fine Thursday. Now, guys, yesterday I made a video, man, and I said on this fine Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday, man. So it's just letting y'all know, man, where I am, man. I don't wear a watch. I don't keep up with the days of the week. I try to keep up with the days of the week based on my workout days. I work out Monday through Friday. So generally on day 3, I know it's Wednesday, day 4. So anyway, guys, yesterday I said it was Thursday. It was not Thursday. It's Thursday today. It's currently about 82 degrees, man, in Boca Chica, Dominican Republic. And we had a high today of 90. But if you ask me, man, it felt much hotter. The sun was blazing today, guys. So what we're going to talk about, guys, is the exhibition between Mayweather and Paul. And we're going to call it what it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to call it an expedition. Because, guys, I mean, shit. I said the word, man, but I'm messing up. Exhibition, guys. It's not a fight. We hear Stephen A. Smith and other people say this is bad for boxing. This is not boxing. Floyd Mayweather is retired. This is not a boxing match. He's not gonna be 50-1 if he loses this fight. It's an exhibition. It counts for absolutely nothing. So you can't say it's bad for boxing. It's not boxing. It's an expedition. Uh, I said the word already, man. I ain't saying it again. Exhibition. So anyway, man, let's talk about the fighters, guys, and put in the comments, man, who you think is going to win this fight. So this exhibition. So Mayweather is 44. He's 5'8", and the most he can weigh fight night is 160. Paul is 6'2". He normally walks around about 180. The most he can weigh is 190 on the night of the event. So 5'8", 6'2", 160, 190. So guys, does size matter to you? What do you think? I'm gonna tell you what I think, guys. It's going to be nothing more than a sparring match. What you would experience if you was a fighter and you training and sparring. I fought, man. When I was in the Army, I was on a traveling boxing team. I was a lightweight, 135 pounds. I was the smallest guy on the team. Guess who I had to train with and spar with every day? Everyone above me. So do you think Floyd Mayweather, 50-0, only fight guys his size, only train with guys his size and preparing for a fight? You think he only fight people 5'8", 140 pounds, 50 pounds? No. When you train, when you box, you fight. Guys, in a sparring session, you may bring in 5 guys. One guy's a southpaw. One guy's traditional. One guy's stocky. One guy's tall. One guy is a butcher. One guy likes to move around. One guy's a brawler. So you bring in different people with different fight styles to help you improve your game. But guys, I don't think the height difference is going to make a difference. I don't think the weight difference is going to make a difference because he's not going to be able to lean on Floyd. Floyd's not going to be standing still, so he can put that weight on him. Floyd is going to be very hard to hit. And some people say he's pound for pound the greatest ever. I think his record says that, And I'm a fan of him as a businessman, and the fact that he's made it through all these years of boxing and he still has all his faculties. He's very smart, he's talented, but I haven't really been a fan of his fights. He is so good at defense that most of the fight that you're watching, he's being defensive, he's not doing a whole lot, and at the end of the round, gets some points. Has there been some good fights he's had? Yes. Has he been in one or two brawls? Yes. I think he's only been knocked down one time, but he's a great fighter. But to me, when I watch his fights, I want to see a fight, and it was more of a chess match. He's so good at defending himself and not getting hit. If you're a boxing fan and you paying for pay-per-view, man, you really, man, don't. It's not that you don't want to see it, man. You just, when you pay that money, you want more of a fight. When you pay-per-view to watch Mike Tyson, man, you knew you couldn't go to the bathroom, you couldn't go pop some popcorn, you couldn't go to the kitchen for nothing. You had to sit there and watch that fight. When he fought, there's going to be a whole lot of time where you can go to the bathroom, go and do other things, because he has 27 knockouts. He can knock somebody out, but you want to go see, okay, he just spent so much time embarrassing you, defending himself, showing you that you could not hit him, that some of his fights were quite boring. But I will admit that based on his record and his business ethic, and he still has all his faculties, and he's still smart, he could possibly be pound for pound the greatest boxer ever. Now, guys, Muhammad Ali, guys, is my all-time favorite, but because he lost several times, he can't be the greatest ever. He was the greatest in a sense, but he's not the greatest ever because he got beat. He was old, but Spinks beat him, and Spinks had only had 7 fights. Ali was old, but still. So, guys, I've said my piece. I'm going to go into the live chat, see who's in here. Of course, my boy Jamal is in here. What up, Jamal? Jamal says, what's up, Q? Living in Mexico says, how are you, my friend? I need some stogies. Also, like you have there smoking. Look, man, they have cigars everywhere, to include in Mexico. I know they, bro. There is a Mexican brand of cigars. I can't call the name of it right now, man, but they have cigars everywhere, man. You don't need these little cheap Dominican cigars, man. You can get them anywhere. Jamal says, size matters, but skill matters too. Bro, size matters, especially to a person who don't know about boxing. But once again, if you're on a boxing team, if you ever box, guys, you spar with everybody on the team. I was a lightweight, man, so I sparred with everybody above me all the way up to the heavyweight. So when it came time for me to fight somebody my size, man, guys, I had 10 fights. I was 8-2. I knocked out 8 people. I got knocked out twice. Every fight was a knockout. And I think sparring and fighting with bigger fighters for training, see, the practice needs to be harder than the actual event. Your training need to be harder than the actual job. So in this case, that guy he is a YouTuber. I wouldn't even consider him a fighter yet. He's lost his only fight he had, so I wouldn't consider him a fighter. He's just a guy. He's a YouTube. Answer to no one says Mayweather wins, but he doesn't close the show once he becomes money with Mayweather. So now, guys, so out of 50 fights, he's knocked out 27 people. So he can close. He has knocked people out, but chances of him knocking out a guy bigger than him, it's going to be kind of hard. But one thing I will say is he's going to tat him. He's going to tat him up. He's going to give him some pieces, guys. He's going to give him some pieces. Living in Mexico says Mayweather is 44 years old. Paul is 26. I don't know, but I think Paul will give Mayweather a run for his money. Man, I'm 55, man. And I still train and hit that bag, man. I can give somebody 26 years old the business. I can give him the business, man. So, guys, Mayweather is retired, but look at him. He's still training. I don't know about that, brother. JX, Mayweather, easy. Mayweather been doing this his whole life. Not only him, his father, his grandfather, his uncles, everybody in his family. You're right. You're right. There's no chance that a guy 50-0 at 44 is going to lose to a YouTuber. I just don't believe it. Al says Mayweather has too much of an ego to throw that match. Oh, God, ain't gonna be no throw. Somebody go get beat. Somebody go get beat. Al, like aspirin. I don't know what that is, Al. Like aspirin. I don't know what that is, bro. I'm trying to figure that out. If anybody, Al, man, tell me what you mean. I don't know what that means, bro. Guys, I'm gonna give Al a few minutes to come back and explain what that means. Is that a typo somehow? I appreciate all y'all coming in. I don't know what that means, man. If you can help a brother out, say, man, I'm running my mouth, I'm not smoking, and my cigar is going out. I'm at the end, man. So, answer to no one says most of his knockouts were when he has Pretty Boy Floyd. He has 2 knockouts as Money Mayweather, and one of those was against Conor McGregor. See, once again, that was an exhibition. And that boy he fought, that UFC guy, man, he looked pretty good. He looked pretty good, but guys, you saw that there's a difference in fighting. Okay, guys, let me tell you, man, how I started fighting. All my life, man, I had to fight because I stuttered real bad. I couldn't speak. People mess with me. People call me white boy. I'm black. Both my parents are black. So look, if you call me out my name or made fun of how I talk, it was a fight. So anyway, I fought a lot growing up. So I was in the army, man. I was a sergeant, right? And I had this private man from St. Louis, and he was a knucklehead. I had to really stay on him and mentor him just to make him do shit. One day he told me, if you wasn't a sergeant, I'll whoop your ass. I said, anytime you're ready, man, let's just go in the woods somewhere and let's just handle this, brother. And then whoever wins will come back to work, say nothing. He's like, all right, I'm going to let you know. So one day he tells me, he says, I talked to the boxing coach at the gym, and he said, man, you can get in the ring. Just tell me when you're ready. I said, I'm ready right now. After work, we going. So Al says, Paul fought. Okay, that's the guy who he fought. And he threw that match against Paul pretty hard. Jag says, Mayweather doesn't try to hurt fighters. Just win and collect his shots. Yes. He's just going to hit you in the areas and get them points. But if he see a way in, he'll knock you out. He has 27 knockouts. So, guys, back to my story. So, we go to the gym, right? And, guys, fighting and boxing is 2 different things. I had never had a mouthpiece in my mouth. So, now you got to try to breathe. Keep your mouth closed. I didn't know. Breathe through your nose the whole time. I ain't never had on no boxing glove. 10 ounce. So, my hands are wrapped, then I had no boxing gloves. I ain't never had on no headgear. It limits your vision, man. So, listen, man, I felt like a fish out of water. So we strap up 3 rounds, 3 minutes. First round, I held up pretty good. Second round, I was tired. He scraped me up. Third round, he just finished me out, scraped me up. So during this exhibition, the boxing coach saw something in me. He gave his driver a letter to go to the post general, sign his letter saying Sergeant Brown was going to be special duty to the post boxing team. He didn't have to go to work. He didn't have to wear no uniform. All he did was show up every day and train at the gym, boxing, train, fight, and travel on the boxing team. So after the fight was over, man, I was sitting down on the bench, still in the ring, on a stool, right? And I was trying to recover, right? So the coach came over to me. He's a big old, how you call them, Hawaiian dudes? He's a Samoan. And he said, Sarge, you held up pretty good in there. And I said, thank you as best I could. I was beat up pretty bad. And he said, how'd you like to be on the boxing team? I looked at him. I'm like, what? I just got scraped up. He said, look, man, you got scraped up because you never had a mouthpiece. You never had on a headgear. You never had a boxing glove. So you didn't know what to do. He said, after 3 months of training, you could be ready for your first fight. So that's how I started boxing. And bro, I could learn how to box. I trained up. When I got back in the room with this, in the ring with this, no, I didn't tell you this. After the fight, the coach told me, said, do you know this guy? I said, yeah, he works for me. He's a hard head. And he said that he wanted to beat me up. I told him anytime. He said, listen, this guy is not only the Golden Gloves champ in his community, but he won a Golden Gloves championship in the state of Missouri. He's from St. Louis. I got in the ring with a Golden Gloves champion for the whole state, not his city, the whole state. He beat the brakes off me. All right, guys. So yeah, man, that's my story about my boxing career, how I started boxing. And guys, I'm telling you, on that boxing team, I was the smallest guy, I was a lightweight, and I had to spar with everybody above me on the team, and it made me tougher. So it's normal for Mayweather. He sparred with other bigger guys before, and it's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be nothing. What's gonna happen? Because that guy has the reach, Floyd is gonna just counter punch the shit out of him. When he reaches out there and extend it like that, Floyd is gonna duck, move, and catch him. That's how I'm gonna say it. Jag said you were lucky he took you to the ring. Nah, bro. No, well, I'm not gonna say, Jay, you're wrong. I think it would, bro. Boxing and street fighting isn't the same thing. I would have been able to breathe. I would have been able to see. There wouldn't have been no rules. It wouldn't have been no referee breaking us up. It would have been a different fight. See, he's a boxer. I'm a fighter. I disagree with you, brother. I disagree with you. Those boxing gloves, that mouthpiece, and that headgear, it was like being handcuffed. It was a distraction to me. On the streets, I think I would have beat him. Al says, I bet Mayweather never stopped training. No, look at it, bro. You can't. You can't, man. Man, I got out the Army in 2006. Lots of people leave the military, stop training, get fat, and die. Man, I'm 55 years old. I still train. Listen, I'm 55. I retired in 2006 at 39. I'm still training. He's a professional athlete. He will never stop training. If you care, look at Mike Tyson, still training. All right, guys. Hold on for a second, man. Guys, I hate to do this, man, but somebody ring my bell. Hold on. Hey guys, I apologize, man. I apologize. One, my landlord had to bring me a package, guys, but guys, that's pretty much all I got for y'all tonight. If you look at Floyd, man, he's still training, guys. Look at him, guys. I'm nowhere near a professional. Guys, look at all the professional commentators and analysts on CNN and ESPN and this, that, and the other that still train, guys. Look at them guys. They still in it. It's hard. So now your training, it evolves. It does something different, but you still have to train. Like the NFL players, man, I really admire those guys because lots of them, when they leave football, they have to train differently. When you was training for football, you had to buck up, be hard. Now, man, they training differently. They training smarter, and then they look good and healthy. So, guys, it's been 20 minutes we've been in here. I'm gonna get on out of here. For people who come in later and watch this video, man, drop in the comments who you think is gonna win this exhibition, guys. It's not a boxing match. You can't say it's bad for boxing. Every analyst and commentator who says that need to find somewhere to go. They don't know what the hell they talk about, because guys, this is just some fun stuff. This is just for fun. That's all it is. All right. So, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. There's 9 people in here. I only got 5 thumbs up. Can I get 4 more thumbs up, guys? I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for joining, and I will be seeing everybody real soon on another video. Holla at y'all.